first place we hit up was down in kind of mid-Indiana, Richmond, Indiana, to be exact. Locations, it's inside a flea market, so there's a little bit of a stuff I got from kind of all over, but there is a game store in there called Retro Jake's, and they have all kinds of stuff there. It's kind of a small place, really nice people. It's sort of family owned. It's like a husband and wife that kind of run it. Everybody was super cool in there. I really appreciated the hospitality from everyone. Just some cool people in there just hanging out as well, just to chat video games with, which, hey, I love chatting video games. As you can see, they have a ton of highly collectible games, boxes, CIB. A lot of this is just in fantastic condition. Really surprised with such a small store that they have so much in stock. There is pretty much anything you could imagine here, and the prices are right there where you would imagine. Again, like I said, the prices are not like outlandish, but they're right there where you'd expect. But they have the Superboy, they have N64s, a huge selection of NES games you can see here, and Super Nintendo as well. Plenty of games to choose from, and really good selection.
I'm going to show you something that's super nerdy and kind of cool. Funky.
One of the first things I got, it just caught my wife's attention, honestly. She saw this and said, hey, you got to come see these things. Now, this is a credit card, like, decal. I love Conker's Bad Fur Day, so I had to pick this up. Underrated game, not enough of them made, not talked about enough. This is going to be kind of a talking piece for me, I think. Anytime I use it, I can just spread the love of Conker's Bad Fur Day. And if you can see him on camera there, I'm a big fan of Conker. Good stuff. So this was pretty cool, and I have tested my card since, and everything works fine. It's even got a nice little cutout for the chip. I'm looking forward to keeping this with me for many years. Now let's talk about the Nintendo powers we saw here at this shop. They have them all, to my knowledge. I did talk to the shopkeeper a little bit, and she did say that a lot of them are at home and just not out in display. But you can see there's hundreds of them hanging on the walls here, and it was just super cool to take a look at them and just go back in time a little bit. Just so many good ones. This definitely has my son pretty pumped, and myself, because we will be in the search for Nintendo Power magazines. We've already started our journey on those, and we'll share those as they arrive. But so many super cool magazines. It is too bad they weren't for sale, but fully understand why. These are not easy to come by, and honestly, they're not cheap. The original Nintendo Power is like a $2,000 magazine. Lots and lots of Nintendo all over the place in this store. It was pretty heavy Nintendo, which is not a bad thing. You can see all the Wii U games. They had a great selection. Everything was clean and organized, really nicely done. Really, really appreciate doing this kind of stuff in stores when I see it. Some current GameCube accessories here. You can see nothing Nintendo or CIB here right away, but just some good accessories you could pick up if you need them, which was kind of nice to see. I do have a regret here in the video. I did not pick up the Wave Race you can see there. I ended up getting it in another location. I should have picked it up there. They had the best price.
So real, the water sucks you in. The weather spits you out. Wave Race Blue Storm. Only for Nintendo GameCube.
And the kids definitely enjoyed the arcade. Free to play, some old school stuff, as you can tell. They all had a good time. And PS2, look at this, man. All kinds of PlayStation games, Xbox games, so many titles to choose from. More PlayStation games, as you can see here, just tons and tons of them, top to bottom. Whole section corner of them was loaded with PlayStation 2 games. But definitely a really good place to start off if you're looking to build a collection. There are so many of them. Xbox to Xbox 360 all the way up to the current gen is also available. I really enjoyed this store, and you could spend quite a bit of time and quite a bit of money in here if you chose to. But super cool and really, really nicely laid out. DS, I think it is.
I was like, where?
Thought I had one of these at home, and I started scavenging because they want Game Boy games, and I did not find one. Okay. Oh, the screen's actually in good shape. It just needs to clean a little bit, but not too crazy. All right. Well, I think we'll get that.
Okay.
Their price charting stuff was like right on par with like what you would expect, but honestly, a lot of it was less than price charting. This was definitely one of them. The pricing on this was really good, but their prices are really competitive there. I use price charting a lot of the time when I'm out kind of looking at games and just double checking to make sure that I'm kind of getting a deal. At least I'm not getting ripped off. As you can see, lots and lots of pop vinyls. I did pick a pop vinyl up. I'll talk about that toward the end of the show here. Hang in for that. They also do have some other toys and collectibles as well. Not a major part of the store, but they had some cool things here and there for everybody to check out. More arcade. Couldn't keep them away from the thing, but I don't blame them. It's a good time. So as you can see, Ellie hanging out, playing on the rail shooter, and Cullen's still over there chilling on the motorcycle. Just a lot of fun. Some pretty cool moments for them. This kind of stuff just needs to be around the world more. And unfortunately it's not, but it's really nice to see that they keep this alive. Without further ado, let's discuss what I picked up. Really clean DS. I have not cleaned it up yet. We've only been home for a little while, but as you can see, the screen is very nice. No scratches or anything. It's just a little dirty, so you know, like little water spots and things on it. It's not a huge deal. All of it works fine. This is the original DS Lite. Does play advanced games, and obviously plays DS games as well. But one of the cool parts about this was all of their consoles you buy there, they give you a game with them, $10 or less. So you get a game with it, you get everything, the charger and everything came with it. Don't have that on video right now, but I was extremely surprised to see that they were even just still giving away DS games or any game. You could just take $10 off a game on some certain situations that she was telling us about. And she was super cool to include Super Mario Advance. My kids are in a big advanced mode right now. They really like the Game Boy Advance. So yeah, this game, I think she had it up on the rack for like $15. She just threw it in. It was super cool. So the kids were pretty excited about that. Super Mario Advance is definitely a fun game. It's Super Mario 2 for anybody that's not aware. The numbers are all out of whack on Game Boy, but very clean. It's the black version. It was like $50. Retail on it is higher as far as price charting goes. And to come with the game and everything, I mean, it was complete without the box, more or less. And it works great, sounds great, and everybody's happy with that one. So that was played on the car ride quite often. I love the cyberpunk world. I know it has a lot of hate going on, and I'm kind of a fan of, I'm not kind of a fan, I am a fan of pop vinyls. I had to pick this one up. Johnny Silverhand. There's a glow-in-the-dark version of this as well you can pick up. I believe it's his glasses that glow. I'm not a big fan of the glow-in-the-dark stuff. A lot of it doesn't really even work a lot of the time for me. But this one was super sweet. He has the guns out on this one. There's another one kind of doing a hero landing that you can get as well. Also kind of cool, but I like this one. I'm a huge Keanu Reeves fan. I love cyberpunk as well. So 2 in 1, let me have it all day long. Just geeking out over stuff like this. So all of that was actually purchased at Retro Jake's, in their store in the flea market. But then the flea market has more stuff you can kind of go around and look at. I didn't really have a lot of footage of the flea market because the last time we were there, it was kind of messy and like not really put together. This was like kind of in the middle of COVID. So that really, I kind of expected the same thing going back. Way nicer this time. We made a beeline to Jake's, took a look, bought what we wanted, got excited about visiting again, and then kind of walked the flea market after. And during that little walk, there's some places that were closed last time that were open this time. So that was really good to see. It's kind of seeing the world coming back is nice. And they had some cool stuff. So I needed to pick up a few of these. I am a huge fan of this guy, and that is Luigi. And I had to get it. This is just standard Luigi. It's a Jakks Pacific figure. He may stay in the box. I do like to put my stuff out, as you can tell, but I like to collect as well. And if I don't have a good place for them, the box is the best place for them to stay so that I can stack them, put them wherever. Love Luigi. So I had to pick him up. Not just him. He's got a twin. I had to pick up Superstar Luigi. So he is shiny. He is super cool. I like how they're not identically packaged. You know, he's kind of got his arms up and out in one, and the other one is just kind of a basic standard pose, but super cool. Had to pick these up. Again, retail price on these, it was a flea market, but these are brand new in box, never opened, so I didn't have a problem doing that. Once again, like I said, I'm a collector, I'm not really a reseller. That may be in my future, but right now it's not. I just enjoy collecting stuff, and Luigi, I absolutely love this guy, and everybody else needs to show him more love. Super Luigi U. In the green case, with the Year of Luigi on it. Had to have this one, 20 bucks. A lot of places are wanting more, almost double that. Some eBay sellers and things like that are asking even more, like, you know, $50 plus, like new prices for a game that came out in 2016. Plays great. Forgot about it being speedrun. So if you play this one, just imagine Mario, but everything is, you start at 99 seconds and you got to kind of speed run through and grab your stars. I'm going to have to take a little bit more practice because I'm rusty. And it's fun though. It's still a lot of fun. It's harder than I remember, but that's because I'm rusty, and I will get better at it as time goes by. However, got to shake that rust off. But it's really fun, enjoying it, playing with the kids. It's 4-player as well. Love me some Luigi, and it was great to get a little bit more stuff from my collection again. And I'm really sad that I got rid of this to begin with. Don't know what I was thinking. And that was all the things we picked up down at Retro Jake's down in Richmond, Indiana. So if you're near there, go ahead and check them out. If not, take a small trip over there, see what you think. They definitely have plenty of things to check out, as you could tell. But it was a really fun time. We're going to continue some more road trips as the time goes by. And just watch for those videos as they get here. So until then, everybody out there, go grab a game and dig in.